I will try to share as much as I had planned to share in this video, but of course I never want to make it too long. My hair. Because my lips are they are suffering. No, but my lips are really chapped and I have a lot of mouth sores, so it's kind of hard to talk a lot. But I will try to share as much as I wanted to share. So I guess in the previous video I had shared my concerns about getting chemo, about the egg freezing. That was one of my main concerns, but I quickly realized that it wasn't going to happen. I mean, the money alone is a lot. It's at least $10,000. And just the timing, and I decided to not worry too much about it. And what helped me decide that was just believing and claiming that I will have another baby. It was surprising to me how fast I kind of forgot about the idea of getting that done, because it was scary to me at first to think that I would not be a mom again, or like a second time mom. But I watched some devotionals, and I thought back in my life, I guess, about when I've prayed and how the Lord has been faithful to me in some matters. I mean, in all matters, but in some instances when I've needed him the most. And one of the devotionals shared about how, like, when Peter, sorry, I don't mean to get biblical, but about like when Peter walked on the water because Jesus had called him out to walk on the water. So obviously he probably thought, like, how is this even possible? But then he did eventually get out of the boat and walked on the water because he expected Jesus to be there for him, and he believed in him. So, but then once he realized, not once he realized, but once he saw the wind and all the chaos going around him, he quickly started sinking. So in my head, like, I don't know, if I think about like the logic and the laws of nature, and then obviously I'm gonna be like, oh, it's not gonna happen for me. But I am claiming that I will have another baby, and I am going by the principles of the law of faith. So that is the least of my concerns right now. I am just focusing on getting better and focusing on the baby that I do have. No, he's awake. Literally have my size. if not my size. Look at this handsome baby. I forgot where it was, but I guess I just wanted to share how quickly life can change. So like I guess a little chiquita. I guess a little backstory too, before when I had got diagnosed. So my fiance had gotten laid off, and so naturally we were, stressing about bills. And so I thought it would be a good time for me to start working, start my career. Because, I did get my bachelor's and master's in accounting, so I obviously need to use those degrees one day, eventually in my life. Obviously not now anymore, but in that time I did think it was a good time to do that. So I had applied for a job, and I was excited to hear back from them. But then obviously sad because, he would have to go to a daycare and I wouldn't be a stay-at-home mom anymore. So I even had looked into the daycare that I wanted, and I looked at their little schedule that they had. Carefully. For, for the day, their little nap time and snack time and playtime. So yeah, I was both like excited and sad, but I was more excited for him because, he would have some sort of social interaction with other babies. And it all seemed so real. Like, I feel like it was gonna happen. Like, I was gonna start working and he was gonna... I'm that baby. I was gonna start working and he was gonna start his little daycare. And I was thinking about the little things. And that was all to find out that I had cancer. So it's just so crazy how like we can like plan out witties. How like I planned that all out, and I mean obviously I was talking to God. I was like, if this is your will, then let it be so. Obviously I guess it wasn't his will. And so now we're here, about to move in. Leave it there, baby. About to move in with my mother-in-law. I mean, we've been living with her for the past 2 weeks. Leave it there, baby. Right now we are at our house, currently right now. We still have this place for about 2 months. Little less now, I think. I don't know. And I get emotional, because it's always just been me and him. Like in my mind, it was just me and him against the world, but now I'm needing more help. It's just leave it, baby. It's just it's just hard for me to accept help. I don't know why. I've just been so independent. And so I guess, I don't know, another thing is like I'm asking God, like, what is the meaning? What is the purpose of all this? Like, what are the lessons you are wanting to teach me here? What am I needing to learn? Because I don't, like, I just see it as an inconvenience, but obviously it's for something. Oh, thank you, baby. For something greater. And that's an everyday battle too, to realize that it is for something bigger and better for us. So yeah, I haven't gotten a full answer. I don't think I ever will. But in my head, I think that it's just to be able to to be able to trust in him. In a sense, I feel like she's like telling me like, you're not a baby anymore, Jasmine. Like, neither are you a teenager in your Christian faith. Like, you need to grow, and I feel like this is the opportunity to grow, I guess.
Yeah.
Not I guess, it is, but look at that smile. Look at this baby.
No.
If we say cheese, cheese. Little buggies. Which sounds weird, I know. I feel like, Jasmine, what are you talking about? Like, you don't talk to God, or how can God be telling you that? But in my head, that's just the way I see it, I guess. Like, it's just a time to grow, both physically, mentally, spiritually. That's 3.
Mama, dekada.
Huh?
Mama, dekada.
Okay, after Mama finish, hold on. So yeah, I'm just looking at it as working on my spiritual muscles instead of my physical muscles, because you know I do miss working out. Not as much as I thought I would. Like, honestly, it's not even on my mind that much. So yeah, that's a little update, I guess. A little update on the chemo, I guess. It was, the first week was really hard, which is why I couldn't make the video, and which is why I'm making them now. The side effects were, I feel like I got every side effect you could ever get. Probably not, but I'm just felt like something different every day. Like, it was if it was a nausea, it was, well, I didn't, not really vomiting, but if it was a nausea, it was diarrhea, TMI, sorry. If it wasn't that, it was like the back aches. If it wasn't that, it was like, I don't know, like lightheadedness, or I would wake up with a headache even from my like 15-minute nap with him. But yeah, I guess that's an update. I think that's all I wanted to share. I just wanted to encourage you that just to remember that God is not against you, He is with you. And whatever hardships you are going through, it is just a chance for you to grow in some way. And just to be happy where you are in life, I guess. Not to wait till someday to be happy, because that's a big thing for me. Like, I don't know, I feel like I thought, like, once we get a house, we'll be happy. I mean, not that we weren't happy. I don't want to make it seem like we were miserable. But just, I don't know. I think that's all I wanted to share. Yeah. for now, that's all. I guess I'll close out the video with encouraging you to just take it day by day. Suffering is only temporary. Baby. Oh, thank you. Mama water. Thank you, baby. And yeah, I think that's it. Baby, wanna say bye?
Nah.
Ven, chiquito. Ven, chiquito. Okay. Oh, my lips already know. Yeah, I think I'll close it off here. That's one of the many side effects too. Like, I've been breaking out a lot, especially on my face, on my back.
Mama, take a dough.
Take a dough.
Da.
Okay, after this one, hold on. Yeah, I'll close out this video right here with again saying hopefully I have the same hopefully next time. Peace. Baby, say 2. Now, baby. Peace. Baby, say peace. Now, baby. Okay. Bye.